Hello, I am the founder of Powereef and my name is Wei Li. You might be a little bit surprised. I hope you're not disappointed. This inventor is not one of those very young with the hot idea, top talented engineers or scientists. Uh, Instead, as you can see, it's a rather seasoned business professional. That's right. So Powereef is obviously packed with a whole bunch of pending patents for the technical and engineering ingenuities, but more importantly, it's a rather innovative business model, which by itself is also in the process for a patent as well. And I'm sorry I cannot disclose any more details on the business model itself, but overall what it is, as far as we can see, the sustainable energy industry has been relying on pretty much the sovereign power, the administrative policy leaning towards some kind of subsidies or the exceptional permits. But that cannot go on forever, and it will not really develop rapidly as it should, as everybody expect, because doing the right thing is really noble, but the business decisions are not made purely just on this. There has to be some return on investment, ROI, business justification for the business entities to make that kind of investment or engagement decisions. They don't just jump in for doing the right thing alone. I remember the head of GE once said something like, green is great, but it's not because we're doing the right thing, because green is also the color of the dollar. Something like that. Don't quote me on that, but it pretty much just gives you the idea. Right? So the business decisions are not motivated only by the right thing. The business justification, the compelling business case ought to be there. Now, that's the whole key point of Powereef. We are here to set the new industrial trend for the sustainable energy industry by making it possible to bring in the scale of the economy, to bring down the installation M&R logistic cost, and to improve significantly on the human safety when the guys out there climbing 200, 300 meters tall in the open sea. We don't see that happening with our system. So yes, it is more of a even more right thing to do, but also it does promise a lot better profit for the business entities to get involved. So who would be the one to get involved in this kind of business once the market is really formed? The way we see it would be the capital incentive type of business, such as the leading oil, gas, and chemical companies who are diversifying their portfolios, selling off some of their oil field assets. They're the one with the money. Now, what they might be considering as risk is the upstream development. That could be the risk. Now, we do, in our business model, take out all the upstream development out of the equation for the new smart green power operators as our clients. They don't have to deal with the upstream at all. Now, as far as the downstream, what we would provide as our service is to be able to provision the power output capacity, which to be put on the smart plan and to supply the provisioned output capacity on the fly in line with and compatible with the power grid smart planning capacity. And in the meantime, we would never shut off our asset at all. Strong wind or strong whatever other resources. We always take all the resources available and maximize the power output. And we have our own way to make sure none of the generated power get wasted. So exactly how would that happen? That's within our, patented inventions there. So basically, although we do have a lot of things in our system at the baseline level that everybody else does, but at the build-up level, we're different from everybody else. And that is our trade secret. We have our objectives, which is basically make it smart. And that is more software patent than the mechanical patent. And this entity is going to be packed with a lot of patents. And that's where the investment comes in exchange to get the licensing revenue in return. So find out more by engaging us in a conversation, and let's find out if we have the mutual interest. If you aren't our targeted and qualified investment partner candidates, we look forward to talk to you. Until then, let's hope for a lot of better, smarter green powers out there, and we would like to be the first one leading the new trend. Thank you. Bye.